hexathlon, you can do on your own. You will focus on applying your cerebral cortex. This diagram shows functions of a middle part of lateral surface of cerebrum. What you can see in the frontal lobe, there is a motor cortex, premotor and visual eye field are also there in front of that. But further anteriorly, what is called as incorrectly the prefrontal cortex, as the anterior part of the frontal cortex, has got the function of planning complex movements and elaboration of thoughts. We try to understand what this means a little later. In the parietal lobe, we will see somatosensory and spatial coordinates of the body and the surroundings. In the temporal lobe, there is language and comprehension, auditory cortex. Besides that, there are limbic association area, that is the anterior part of temporal lobe. And surrounding the language comprehension is a sensory verticase area, sensory language, and Broca's area is motor language. We also call it motor speech area. But expression of words are not necessarily in the form of spoken only. Even when you are writing a letter, that is also controlled by motor area. The motor area is actually expression of language. Verticase area is understanding of language, the comprehension. So when you hear something and you understand, that's verticase area. When you read something and understand, that's verticase area. When you feel something, like braille for example, braille, where blind people touch and get the meaning of it, that is also analyzing verticase area. Why verticase area is in temporal lobe? Because the first language that we learn is by hearing. Later on we know how to read, later on we may learn to read braille. So these are all later. First language is always hearing language. That's why areas surrounding the comprehension of speech is where the verticase area is there. Whenever you are asked, what is the ratio? There are only 4 ratios which you have learned earlier. You have to use your judgment to find out. 50-50, that's one. 2/3, 1/3, that's another. 90-10 is the third ratio, and 97-3. So you are asked, how many people in the population are left-handed? 50-50, 2/3, 1/3, 90-10 or 97-3. How many people in the population are left-handed? The correct answer is 90-10. Okay, so in this class, how many people are left-handed? Who write with their left hand? Okay, much lesser than 3. And much lesser than 10%. So you can say this way, that people who are left-handed are natural artists, painters, and creative. And the more right-handed people are analytical and good in science. That's why if you take a ratio in science, it will be less than 10%. Those who have taken fine arts, etc., that will be more than 10% of them. Average population is left-handed. I mean, 10% is left-handed, 90% is right-handed. Now, Language comprehension is done in only one cerebral cortex. So the so-called Broca's area and learning area are present only one cortex. In this case, it is shown as the left cortex. In some individuals, it will be right cortex. I wanted to tell you the ratio of how many people in the population will have Broca's and learning area in the left cerebral hemisphere. 50-50, 2/3, 1/3, 90-10 or 97-3. Broca's and learning area are in the left hemisphere in 97% of the population, not 90. So it does not mean that those who are left-handed automatically Broca's and learning area are in the right. No. Even for them, 70% are still on the left side. So you can say safely that Broca's and learning area are in the left hemisphere. In some people, 3% of the people may go to the right hemisphere. They go to the right hemisphere. That is usually when there is some anoxic damage to the left hemisphere, because of which language has shifted to the right. And this damage has to occur before the age of 6. Before the age of 6, learning and Broca's are not fully fixed in the left hemisphere. If there is damage to the left hemisphere, before the age of 6, language can be shifted over to the right. Language is a very important center as far as humans are concerned. So, animals can also communicate, but they communicate by gestures, they communicate by tone of voice, not words. So, to be able to speak without passion, without showing emotion, only humans can do that. And that is controlled by Broca's and learning. It does not mean that area 44, 45 and area 22 are absent in the right hemisphere. They are present there. But that is meant for the style of language, not the content of language. Style of language is called as prosody, P-R-O-S-O-D-Y. Prosody is also two types. Comprehension of prosody, expression of prosody. So you might remember some of your school teachers. You will not remember what they taught, but you know how they taught. Because how they taught goes in the right hemisphere. What they taught goes to the left. What they taught will be overflowing and things will get lost. But how they taught, they were to comprehend some 150 people in your lifetime. So it is easy to understand how they. You will get much more patience in that. You will not remember all of them. Because many of them are same side. But some who are characteristically different, they will be able to know it. And when we talk about how the picture taught is a sensory prosody and how you speak is motor prosody. Okay? So, the pauses in the speech. Raising the voice when you want to reach out to or wake up people. Speak soft. All these are expressive prosody. Prosody is very expressive in words, very less in writing. That is why people find it better to listen and learn rather than read and learn. So many times you are stuck on one page, throughout the day it's not moving at all. Because there is no prosody there. Nowadays, of course, with WhatsApp, short message services and other things, you have got emoticons, smile, is a joke, and you have to all those expressive. That is adding prosody to written language. This one here. Right, let's proceed further. Now let's talk about lesions. A localized lesion in the primary motor area Normally produces contralateral monoplegia, paralysis of one limb of the opposite side, because corticospinal tracts supply opposite half of the body. So if it damages the motor area in the upper part, lower limb will be paralyzed. If it damages the lower part, upper limb will be paralyzed. Much lower part of the base will be paralyzed. If it is an extensive lesion, lower and upper part of frontal lobe together, it can result in hemiplegia, half body paralysis. Lesion in the premotor area have an adverse effect on skilled movement. So activities that you learn, motor activities that you learn repetitively are stored in the premotor area. From there it controls the motor area, which in turn produces the repetitive movements. So your positioning of the arm and shoulder, elbow, radial nerve is skilled activity. The writing, the finger that you are moving is corticospinal. Okay? So the actual writing part, where your pen moves up, down, left, right, that is done by cortex. The rest of the joints of the upper limb are controlled by premotor. Lesions in the premotor area, lesions in the frontal eye field, which is a part of premotor, results in the deviation of both eyes towards the side of lesion, which means frontal eye field of the left side causes the eye to move to the right, and that of the right will cause the eye to move to the left. So if there is a damage to one frontal eye field, the other eye field acts unopposed, and the eyes will deviate towards the side of the lesion. Is this one clear? Eyes will deviate towards the side of the lesion because the unaffected frontal lobe causes the eye to move towards the opposite side, which is towards the side of the lesion. So just remember, frontal lobe controls movement of the left frontal lobe controls movement of the right upper limb. Left frontal lobe controls the movement of the right lower limb. Left frontal lobe causes the eye to move to the right side. Left frontal lobe causes the face to turn to the right side. Which means left frontal lobe is controlling left cerebral body. Left frontal lobe is controlling the left cerebral body. Because the face is also turned, like the eyes turn, face is also turned to the left side. So if there is damage to left frontal lobe, right side of the body is paralyzed, eyes, face will turn to the left side, left hand will be normal. Obviously, it would have been ridiculous if you have got right side paralyzed and left side is good. So whatever activity you can do with the left hand, but if the face turns to the right side, then you can't do what you are trying to do. So nature has made it in such a manner that the good side will be where the face will turn, the eyes will turn, the hand will move. Is this point clear? That is the reason why cerebral mastoid is controlled by ipsilateral cortex, not contralateral. The rest of the body is contralateral. Cerebral mastoid is ipsilateral. What about tongue? Tongue, uvula, and all those things. All such pharyngeal muscles are controlled by both the cortexes. It's not by one cortex. Both cortex will control movements of the tongue. Both will control the movements of the jaw. Both will control the movement of the soft palate. Both will control the movement of the upper face. But lower face is controlled by contralateral cortex. That's a facial nerve, the control from above, supranuclear control, upper motor neuron. Upper face, both cortexes. Lower face, only opposite cortex. Motor speech area will result in destroy the ability to speak. Actually, it should be expressed, either written or oral. Expression is lost. And regional prefrontal area leads to personality changes. Point to be noted, when you talk about personality changes, only if both prefrontal cortex is affected, then only there will be personality change. Affection of only one of them will result in no effect at all. That's why, for a long time, prefrontal field, prefrontal area, was called a silent area of the brain, because apparently destruction of one of them did not produce any change. This is what we meant by. On the left hand side, you can see the thumb has got a very large area, because thumb is equal to half of hand. So it's the motor cortex, body representation in motor cortex. And on the right hand side, you can see the index finger and the lips show prominently there, so also the tongue. So these are the areas which are highly sensitive. Bulb of the index finger, lips and tongue. In fact, tongue is the most sensitive part of the body. But not on all areas you can feel with your tongue. That's why index finger is given the next best ability. That's sensory cortex. What you can also notice, supralateral cerebral cortex is supplied by middle cerebral artery. Anterior cerebral artery supplies the medial surface. Anterior cerebral artery, besides supplying the medial surface, comes slightly onto the supralateral side. And implying, in other words, that anterior cerebral artery supplies leg area of motor and sensory cortex. Leg area. You can see that the leg, beyond the knee is on the medial surface. The thigh is on the supralateral surface, but only 1 inch of the supralateral surface. And that 1 inch is the area which is supplied by anterior cerebral artery. The anterior cerebral artery supplies the entire lower limb area, middle cerebral artery supplies the rest of the body. Damage to the first somatosensory area causes loss of sensations. Loss of sensations is also called as anesthesia. On the opposite side of the body, secondary sensory area may lead to inability to appreciate pain and temperature. Area behind the primary sensory area, that is area 5 and 7, interfere with the ability to identify objects by feeling them. Identify objects by feeling them is called as stereognosis. Inability to identify is astereognosis. Stereo means solid. Gnosis is knowledge, meaning knowledge, which we now pronounce it as knowledge. If somebody asks you why KNOW is to know, not to know, but why is the K there is down? Because it came from the Greek word gno, gnosia. That's why it's gno. And damage to the working area leads to failure to understand speech. And on the right side, to understand the prosody of speech. Here is the content of the speech and prosody of the speech. Temporal lobe has got auditory area 41-42, which receives the impulses, and the association area 22 interviews the interpretation of the word text. You can hear. And how do you hear about Chinese language? China, our neighboring country? No. So when you hear two Chinese speak to each other, you will be able to hear everything. Area is 41-42. But you will not understand what is being spoken. Area 22. Area 22 requires prior training. Area 41-42 does not require any training. And lesions of the anterior part of the temporal lobe, which includes the amygdaloid nucleus or limbic system, results in Kluver-Bucy syndrome, where the monkey, where there is deliberate ablation of the temporal lobe, becomes hyper-oral. Whatever it sees, tries to put it in the mouth. Most of us are the same up to the age of 3. After which we stop putting things in the mouth without actually looking at them, smelling them. So it's a toy which have got small parts, not suitable for children under the age of 3 because they are likely to swallow it. So they are giving large toys. You can't go in their mouth. Hypersexual, lack of emotional response, bulimia, that is binge eating, memory deficit, that is critically temporal lobe. Temporal lobe is concerned with long-term memory, limbic lobe is concerned with short-term memory. So from the limbic lobe, the information reaches the temporal lobe for it to be converted to long-term memory. Short-term memory can be for a few hours, few minutes, few days, but not more than 21 days. Short-term memory cannot exceed 21 days. Short-term memory is also limited. So more information comes in, the earlier information is lost. If you read too much, you will not remember it for 21 days also. You will remember it for next day's Viva and then forgotten. Your long-term memory is permanent. Short-term memory is reverberating circuit. Long-term memory is change in synapses. If you supercool the brain, all the circuitry stops. Short-term memory is lost. Long-term memory remains. The patient would have forgotten how is he in the operation theatre. Because he has forgotten that he was conscious when he was wielding that short-term memory. But he has lost all the short-term memory. So it would be good if you convert all your short-term to long-term, because then it will be useful in the exams. So how to convert short-term to long-term is associate it with emotion. So, if you like what you study, you will remember it much more. But you will say, no, I have got a very poor memory. But the same person will be able to speak dialogue after dialogue of his favorite movie which he has seen only once. But it's not that memory is short. That he liked that, so he remembers it. If you like what you study, you will remember it. Or it should be the other extreme. Extreme dislike, you will remember. If you don't get your journals, you will not be allowed for practical class. You will remember to get your journal. Because you have once been thrown out of the class because of lack of journal. After that you always remember. So negative emotion, positive emotion, either is good. No emotion means the base does not turn. Base is what now? Base does not turn because you are not adding any emotion. You are thinking about something else. In alcoholics, there is a condition which is called as Wernicke syndrome. Earlier it was all considered together, but now you know that Wernicke encephalopathy is something else, Korsakoff syndrome is something else. Alcoholics, initial condition is Wernicke encephalopathy, where there is confusion, loss of mental activity, ataxia causing leg tremor, vision changes, this kind of diploma process. So all these are subcortical damage, thalamus or lower than that. Whereas Korsakoff syndrome is affection of temporal lobe, anterograde, retrograde amnesia, confabulation, meaning making up stories. The patient is asked, where are you? In the hospital. How did you reach the hospital? So what? Short-term memory loss. I came by helicopter. Okay, where did the helicopter land? On the terrace. So, making of stories, it should not be very logical also, but that's called confabulation. Hallucination is seeing things or feeling things when they are not there at all. Don't confuse with illusion. There are some object is there, you are confusing for something else. If there is a rope, you might think it's a snake. But if there is no rope, then still you can see a snake. That's hallucination. So these are cortical damage. Acute alcoholic syndrome is working is chronic alcoholism is Korsakoff. Both of these are caused by thiamine deficiency, vitamin B1. So in vertigo encephalopathy, if you administer thiamine, then encephalopathy disappears. But once Korsakoff syndrome is reached, now thiamine will only cut off the verticase component of WKS. Korsakoff will not be reversed. So it's an irreversible change in the cortex, temporal. What is the difference between a person who has got basal nuclear deficit, so cerebral deficit, then there is ataxia, and alcoholic who also has ataxia. A cerebral deficit ataxia will sway from side to side and fall on the side where a cerebral lesion is more. Alcoholic sway is front and back. It will not sway from side to side. It is front and back. And then if he falls, he will fall either in front or back. Because equal involvement of both cerebelli. It is neither turn to one side nor the other side. Whereas in cerebral damage, there is usually unequal damage to the two cerebral hemispheres. The occlusion of anterocerebral artery, there is contralateral monoplegia of lower limb. We said anterocerebral artery supplies the medial surface and 1 inch on the superolateral surface. Right? It also causes contralateral anesthesia of lower limb, acellulosis, involvement of superior parietal lobe. All these things are anterocerebral artery. The left hand side, there are only 3 points written. Right hand side also has got 3 points written. But right hand side, the damages which are there will occur only if both the anterocerebral arteries are blocked. So, left hand side, unilateral block of anterocerebral artery, right hand side, bilateral. Personality changes which we spoke about in prefrontal cortex is that is attention deficit, difficulty in planning, emotional ability, inappropriate social behavior, empathy, don't care a damn, ebulia, loss of willpower. All together are called as CNS syndrome. Okay? Empathy and ebulia, empathy at least occur all in all teenagers when their parents fuss over them too much. But then after some time you realize that it is their right to feel for you. Ebulia, loss of willpower will occur only when prefrontal damage. They will just give up. No, I can't complete my view. I want to leave the course. Uninhibited bladder, both medial frontal cortex are involved. Cortical paraplegia, if both paracentral lobules are involved. Paracentral lobule is meant for different lower limbs. Both paracentral lobules involved. I will say, one pathology is rare. Two pathologies occurring in the same person is rare square. Rare into rare. How did it happen? How can both anterocerebral arteries be blocked at the same time? It's not both cerebral arteries. The two cerebral arteries are connected by anterior communicating arteries. Sometimes The anterior communicating artery is quite large. In such a case, the proximal part of the anterior cerebral artery is quite small. So one anterior cerebral artery through the anterior communicating artery supplies both the cortex. And if that gets blocked, both the cortex will get damaged. Cortical cause of paraplegia. 97% of paraplegia are because of spinal cord involvement. Only some rare 3% will be cortical involved. In fact, it may not even be 20%. It may be 99.9 paraplegia are because of spinal cord damage to thoracic region. Very rare cases may be cortical involvement of both thoracic. In contrast, middle cerebral artery will supply a very large part of cerebrum, can give rise to contralateral paralysis of upper limb for sure, but because of the extensive involvement, middle cerebral artery supplies very large area of cerebral cortex. After the infarction of the middle cerebral artery territory, there is a lot of edema in the brain, and this edema will press upon even the leg regions. So you get hemiplegia. Okay? Remember, anterior cerebral artery produces only monoplegia of lower limb. We would expect middle cerebral artery to produce monoplegia of upper limb. But because of the large area of supply and the consequent edema which occurs, presses upon the lower limb area also, and that is hemiplegia. But this hemiplegia is called as differential hemiplegia. In such a case, in middle cerebral artery involvement, the upper limb will be having power 0 or 1, but the lower limb will have power 3 or 4. There is a difference in the power of upper limb and lower limb. In internal capsule damage, which is called as capsular hemiplegia, this is cortical hemiplegia. Capsular hemiplegia is also called as dense hemiplegia, dense, where there will be power 0, 1 for upper limb, power 0, 1 for lower limb. So both are equally involved and severely involved. There is internal capsule involved. And again, 97% of hemiplegia are because of internal capsule damage. The midbrain, pons, medulla oblongata, and cortical damage producing hemiplegia are less than 3% combined. Majority of them are internal capsule damage. This will also cause paralysis of lower half of face, but rest of the vegetative functions, because they are bicortically controlled, will not be affected at all. So if you find that a person with hemiplegia, we said laryngeal, soft palate, jaw muscles should not be affected. Yet they have got difficulty in speaking. It is not expected, but he can't, he speaks too much slurred when the tongue is intact. This is probably because he had internal capsule damage of one side some years back, which might be very transient and gone, and at that time it was not noticed at all, and now he has got damage with other internal capsules. Suddenly, one internal capsule finally damaged years back, forgotten about it. Other internal capsule now damaged. Effectively, control of both the cortex are gone. So, if you get a person with soft palate tongue, jaw paralysis after hemiplegia, it means he had a transient ischemic attack on the other side some months or years back. A stereognosis or tactile agnosia, and hearing may be slightly between both ears, involved in primary auditory. So when you hear a sound, you usually hear by both the ears. A single sound is heard by the primary ear first. Then it takes some time for the sound to reach the other ear. So ideally, a single sound coming from one half world will be heard as two sounds. It doesn't happen that way. A single sound is heard as a single sound, even though both the ears are heard it at different times. The ear which hears is louder and earlier, the information goes to the opposite cortex. The ear which hears the same sound softly and a little later, it goes to the ipsilateral temporal lobe. So by the time it reaches the temporal lobe, whether it is from the right ear or left ear, it will reach the temporal lobe at the same time. And the fact that I am trying to say that if you hear from the right ear, it goes to the left temporal lobe. If you hear from the left ear, it will go to the same temporal lobe also, but it will also primarily go to the opposite temporal lobe. So when I say mainly to the opposite lobe, slightly to the same lobe, what is the ratio? 50-50? 90-10 or 97-3. Crossing of auditory pathway is 2/3 1/3. Okay? If you simultaneously whisper two different commands into 2 ears, he will be able to interpret only what is whispered to the right ear. Because right ear information goes to the left lobe, left temporal lobe, vertical area. Simultaneous two different commands in 2 different ears, he will obey only what is whispered into the right ear. Because 2/3 of the fiber crossover. Here, nothing goes to the ipsilateral temporal lobe for the simple reason it's not the same sound, it's a different sound. When only one ear hears the sound, automatically all fibers will cross over. When the same sound is heard by both the ears, 1/3 of the fibers to the opposite ear will go ipsilateral temporal lobe. Specifically what happens is, if when too many people answer differently, the teacher does not know who is answering. Keep quiet, one of you raise your hands. Because 2 different commands going through 2 different ears, nothing can be understood. Damage to the cerebral artery between the aphasia, if it is on the left hemisphere, prosodium, meaning on the right hemisphere, acariculia, anomia, finger left-right confusion in the left hemisphere, left-sided heavy neglect, construction apraxia, pressing apraxia, anosognosia, and Anton-Babinski syndrome in the right hemisphere, contralateral, superior, quadratic anorexia, either hemisphere. Let's try to understand each other. Aphasia, inability to express, inability to understand, because vertical area and local area both are subtracted with discipline. Prosody, same thing in the right hemisphere. Calculation, naming of objects, which finger is which, left-right confusion, left hemisphere. So all these things are logical sequential movements of this left hemisphere. Left-sided heavy neglect. Forgets over the left half of the body and right cerebral cortex. Left cortex is responsible for the right half of the body. The right cortex is responsible for the left half of the body. The right cortex also looks after the right half of the body as well. Because spatial orientation is right cortex, whether it is on the left side or the right side. Construction. So if you are given, let me give you an example. We have got 6 matchsticks. Six matchsticks construct 4 equilateral triangles such that the side of each equilateral triangle is one matchstick long. That's up to you. So you have finished and raise the hands. I will repeat again the question. You are given 6 matchsticks. You have to construct 4 equilateral triangles such that the side of each equilateral triangle should be one matchstick long. So don't try to make a square and do diagonals, because diagonals are longer than the side of a square. So that is correct. And first of all, those triangles are not even equilateral triangles, they are right angle triangles. So I will repeat the question again for those who have difficulty in understanding. You are given 6 matchsticks. You have to construct 4 equilateral triangles such that the side of each equilateral triangle should be one matchstick long. If you are ready with your answer, you can raise your hands. See, all of you have construction exercise class. By this time you should already have had the answer. When this person gave me this question, I gave him another question. Then he can think about my answer to my question and I think about answer to his question. So I gave him a question. Plant 4 mango trees. That is why I like the fruit mango. Plant 4 mango trees such that the distance between each one of them is the same. Again, you can't plant it in a square because diagonals are not equal to the side. Plant 4 mango trees. When I told him this question, he said, I asked you the question first. I said, I am thinking of the answer. You think about the answer to this. Anyway, did you get a matchstick problem? Not one, yes? Yes. I hear you. Speak loudly. 10. You don't have to talk about 4 only. 4 mango plants planted in such a manner that they are all equidistant from each other. And the first one is 6 matchsticks. Yes. Yeah, tetrahedral. I never said that the 6 matchsticks should be in one plane, right? Good. Sit down. He is only on the construction device. He make a equilateral triangle on the table and get 3 of them in the 3rd dimension to form a tetrahedron. 6 by 6, 4 equilateral. I never said on the ground or on the table. Nothing. Let's say that you are given 6 by 6. You have to construct 4 equilateral triangles. Where was the table, paper, etc. mentioned? Nothing was mentioned. Same is the case with the mango trees also. Plant 3 of them and to form an equilateral triangle. Plant the 4th one by digging a hole in the ground at the same distance from all the 3 of them. He gave me this question, I gave him this question. Immediately he got the answer, he realized that I already knew the answer to the plastic problem. Anyway, coming back to such difficult construction is not expected from patients. You have to give him 5 matchstick and ask him to make a pentagon. That's good enough. Or 4 matchstick, ask him to make a square. That also will be difficult for a person construction exam. You don't give difficult problems to them. Sometimes they make 3 sides of a square correctly, 4 sides doesn't know how to make it, and he keeps the square open. That is construction apraxia. So don't bother. None of you have construction apraxia. If you have reached the medical college, only patients who get that. Dressing apraxia. You give him a shirt is unable to put the hand through the sleeve on the left side. On the right side he can do. Because right cortex is having left hemineglect. There are some people who wear their hands to the right shirt and the other side they use the shirt like a shawl. That is dressing apraxia. In A also knows, he is not even aware. He wears one slipper and goes out. Because he is neglected the left side. And he doesn't even realize he is neglected the left side. You give him a circle, ask him to plot the 12 numbers of a clock. From 12 to 11, he will draw 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He will plot it only on one half of the clock. It's not that he is not seeing the other half, but he is neglecting the other half. He knows 12 numbers are there in the clock. All 12 are shifted to one side. Written on one side. That is hemineglect. It stays, hemineglect stays only for a few days. Because every time he does some neglect, people laugh at him. Wearing half the dress, shaving one half of the face, and wearing one slippers. People laugh at him. He realizes something must be wrong. And he looks. You can see that he is not worn a single nature. So what? That's not my half of the body. Right cortex is language. Eventually, the left cortex learns that he has not only got to look at the right half, he also must look at the left half. Now it is his job to see both the halves. This one here, everything. This is only in a person who is not paralyzed. So you should not check neglect or otherwise. If you got paralyzed one side. Without paralysis, parietal lobe involvement produces heavy neglect. Quadratic myopia, superior, lower retinal fibers in their optic radiation pass via temporal lobe quite superficially and therefore are affected by middle cerebral. Lower retinal fibers pass superficially in the temporal lobe. This was described by a scientist called Meyer, Meyer's loop. So the fibers initially grow slightly anteriorly to loop around and go to the occipital lobe. Upper fibers go directly to the occipital lobe, to the shortest available path. That area is supplied by anterior cerebral artery, whereas Meyer's loop is supplied by middle cerebral artery. So you get quarter loss of field of vision. The upper half fibers are not affected. Lower half fibers are affected. And lower half fibers of the optic radiation help us in looking at the upper part of the world. So superior quadratic myopia. Let's try to understand vertical versus Broca's. Input of language is primarily auditory, secondarily visual, and tertiarily tactile in brain center. All of these are analyzed at vertical area, which is in the temporal lobe. It's also called as fluent agenda. He doesn't understand anything, but he speaks very fluently. Broca's, which is meant for expression, is controlled by vertical. Don't speak nonsense. To control the speech. Vertical gone, Broca is left all to himself. He's got a very fluent talk. What do you think is neither he understands what he talks nor we understand. Okay? And this is sending information to Broca's cortex, which is non-fluent intelligence. And person Broca's damage, his language will be telegraphic. Something like 2 to 3 words per minute, in contrast to working in 200 to 300 words per minute. But in Broca's area, he will speak exactly what is required. So instead of saying, this is a stool, he'll say, stool. So the grammar things are missing, which is done by Broca, but the words, is all by vertical. So I think it gives the keywords. Broca is supposed to fill up the instruction. Broca is unable to do so. So whatever he speaks 2 to 3 words per minute will be meaningful in Broca agreement. And how does Broca causes the expression? To the mouth areas for focus speech, to the hand area for writing speech, and gestures to the hands, legs, face, etc. for expressive and gestures. Occlusion of posterior cerebral artery. Posterior cerebral artery supplies mainly the occipital lobe, which is visually function, but contralateral homogeneous hemianopia, loss of involvement, vision on the opposite side of the body with macular sparing. Macula is the area which you focus on. So you look at somebody's face, you are focusing upon that person's nose and maybe a little bit of face surrounding it. So that is macular vision. Macula is spared in posterior cerebral artery damage because macular region has got dual blood supply. It has got a part supply by middle cerebral artery also. So only posterior cerebral artery vascular involvement will result in macular sparing. If there is a meningioma which is pressing upon the occipital lobe, now whether one blood supply, 2 blood supply does not matter, there will be no macular sparing. This is point clear? Visual cortex is a large area. Primary visual cortex is also quite large. Macular region has got double blood supply. The rest of the area has got only posterior cerebral artery supply. So macula will be spared in a vascular involvement of the posterior cerebral artery. Because of the peripheral area, which is visual association, we got hallucination, distortion of color vision. The word blindness. He is able to understand whatever he hears, but he is unable to read. This is after prior learning, of course. If you are given now to read Chinese, you will not be able to read, you will not learn it. But things you already learned, now you have forgotten. Now you are able to read, but you are able to understand what is being heard, same language. Then it's called word blindness, also called alexia. We say a person who is unable to spell correctly is a dyslexic patient, alexic patient, etc. It's a wrong term. The correct term should be agraphia, inability to write properly. A child who is dyslexic will automatically be agraphic also, because they have never learned the correct spelling. If they have never learned the correct spelling, alexia, he also not be able to write the correct spelling. So child dyslexic will automatically be agraphic. Adult dyslexic did not be agraphic. Adult agraphic did not be dyslexic. Peripheral visual loss with macular sparing. Now, to remind you of a story from Mahabharata, Duryodhana was asked to take the aim at the eye of the bird. He took the aim and teacher asked him, what can you see? He said, I can see the bird, I can see the tree, I can see my brothers, I can see you. Normal vision. Next, Arjuna was asked to take the aim. What can you see? I can only see the eye of the bird, gun barrel vision. Now you know where the lesion is. Lesion is both posterior cerebral cortex and vascular involvement because of posterior cerebral artery damage. All peripheral visions are lost, but macular sparing will be there. So you will be able to see the eye of the bird. So, when we ask you, gun barrel vision, bilateral involvement of primary visual cortex due to posterior cerebral artery vascular involvement. And because of the double blood supply of the macular region by additional middle cerebral artery. Now, here where is the distribution of anti-cerebral shown in pink color, middle cerebral shown in yellow color, and posterior cerebral is shown in green, blue, or greenish blue, bluish green, whatever color. This is only on the suprachoroidal surface. Much of the blood supply of anterior is on the medial side. But still, superior lateral surface is a very large surface. Middle cerebral supplies maximum area of the cortex. Now, when we talk about Broca's area, we think Broca is supplied by middle cerebral artery, that is the lower part of the frontal lobe. And vertical area, which is the temporal or upper part of the temporal lobe, we think is also supplied by middle cerebral. Right? Unfortunately, the localized Broca, the localized verticae are not the only Broca and verticae. Broca and verticae are much larger than what is shown in books. In fact, part of Broca's is so large that it also is supplied by anterior cerebral. Okay? Broca is that large that part of it is supplied by anterior cerebral artery also. The central Broca is supplied by this. Similarly, vertical area is much larger than what you see in books. It is also partly supplied by posterior cerebral artery. If there is vascular insufficiency of anterior cerebral artery of the left side, there will be some Broca's element involved also. This is called as transcortical motor aphasia. If there is insufficiency of the posterior cerebral artery, some area of vertical is also damaged, some area, not the whole vertical, some area of the vertical is also damaged, that results in what is called as transcortical sensory aphasia. And suppose instead of anterior and posterior, suppose there is insufficiency means not full involvement, partial involvement, insufficiency of middle cerebral artery, part of Broca's, part of vertical are both involved. It is called as transcortical mixed aphasia. The difference between cortical aphasia and transcortical aphasia is a repetition is intact in transcortical aphasia. Repeating. So, if they ask a question, you don't know the answer of the question, but you are able to repeat the question. That is done by primary vertical, primary Broca, and the conduction pathway involved. Connection between Broca and vertical is called as arcuate fasciculus. If the arcuate fasciculus is intact, then you are able to repeat. Transcortical aphasia does not affect arcuate fasciculus connecting the central part of Broca with the central part of vertical. This is one here. So here you have a table. Broca's aphasia, comprehension is good, repetition is poor, expression is poor. Vertical aphasia, comprehension is poor, repetition is poor, but expression is good, although as we said it will be meaningless, but very fluent. Conduction aphasia, connection between arcuate fasciculus, connection between vertical and Broca. Vertical is like good comprehension, poor repetition, good expression. So the person understands and expresses in his own words. He can't repeat verbatim what is there, what have you heard, what he has heard. Global aphasia, vertical, Broca and conduction are affected. Poor comprehension, poor expression, poor expression. Transcortical motor aphasia, anterior cerebral insufficiency, good comprehension working is not involved, good repetition because arcuate hospital is also not involved, but poor expression. Because looking from Gurukal is effective. Transcortical sensory aphasia, poor comprehension. But he can repeat whatever he has heard, even if he has not understood it. And good expression. If you say fixed aphasia, you want to listen to that. He will not understand very well because part working is involved. He will not express very well, part vocal is involved. But repetition is good. Arcuate hospital is not involved at all. He doesn't understand, he repeats. He doesn't understand what he repeats also. So with that, we come to the end of this class. What we do is we stop the recording and